All right. Welcome to the Buddha Joy Meditation School. I'm Lama Jigme Gyatso, and this is answering a brilliant student's question. My brilliant and beautiful student asked me, hey, have you ever had the thing happen when you're at a party or a social gathering, and it is as if you are invisible? And the answer is yes. Yes, I have. There's been times I've walked down the street and it is as if people didn't see me, and they would just walk right into me. Sometimes I would just plant my feet and wait for them to walk around me, and they wouldn't. Boom! And what I found, I found a remedy for that. So, Patricia, I'm going to put you on the line in front of the entire, on the spot, in front of the entire internet, in English or in Pali. What is the name of Buddha's primary meditation manual?
The Mahasatipattana Sutta.
Gold star for Pat. By the way, Pat, I'm having a webinar right now. Pat's not on her knees. I assure you, I'm not that type of teacher. Okay. But Pat gets a gold star right on her forehead. So here's the deal, or at least through the webcam. In the Mahasatipattana Sutta, which translates as Greater Discourse upon the Four Bases of Enlightenment, the first base is what, Pat?
Body.
The body, exactly. When we're talking about the body, first we explore many meditations under the heading of breath, behavior, components, elements, and eventually decomposition, also known as the Tim Burton meditation. So the fourth category would be the elements, and I found that by playing with the elements, it affected the way other people related to me. I was really excited about this. I spoke to an astrologer about that, a really cute one, and I'm tantric, I can say that, and she told me about the three modes of each element, and that each element could be in a cardinal place, kind of like bossy, like what's it called? What are the commander-in-chief? Or an element can be in a fixed mode, kind of like the way it's kind of like describing the relationship of a bureaucrat to a form, and it can be an immutable mode, kind of like a greasy politician at election time. They'll say anything, they'll be anything. Just give them a damn vote. And so when you take the four elements of Bronze Age technology, and you multiply it by the three modes, all of a sudden you have 12. And you have these 12 archetypes that can be very, very powerful. So what I've done sometimes, if I need to exude a commanding presence, what I'll do is I will invoke Cardinal Earth. So, what are the four elements, Patricia?
Earth, air, water, and fire.
Well done. Another gold star. You're kicking ass, Pat. So I like to, as a sci-fi geek, I think of it in terms of the inner solar system. I think of Earth because it's watery. I think of Venus because it has wild atmospheric conditions, so that's airy. I think of Mercury because it's rocky, and I think of the Sun because it's fiery. Yes, the Sun really isn't on fire. It's a great big ball of plasma. But still, metaphorically, it's fire. So, of those four elements, obviously the most mass is with Earth. And for instance, I know this this wonderful actor who has several planets in the constellation of Taurus, which means that Taurus is his fixed Earth element. And this guy has had a great career. He may not be known as the world's best actor, but he works a hell of a lot for many, many decades. So he has a lot of success. Fixed Earth really makes us this great attractor. So it's great if you're going to a party, you want to pick up people, you know. So fixed Earth is great if you want to draw people to you. Cardinal Earth, bossy Earth, is excellent if you wish to enjoy a commanding presence. You don't have to change the way you are. You can just flow spontaneously. But then you may ask, hey, Lama Jigme, how do I get this mojo going? Simple. On the active out breath, you silently and mentally recite grin to Cardinal Earth. And on the passive in breath, you mentally recite relaxing. Let's do that right now. Grin to Cardinal Earth, relaxing. Now, cardinal energies are very intense, but they're not very joyful. So after playing with Cardinal Earth, I like to sink down into fixed air. Fixed airs are associated with the calves, and it's very laid back and intelligent. And it reminds me of a meme that Patricia once sent me of a beautiful cat. Was it a tortoiseshell cat, Pat? And it was on a couch, and his paws were crossed, and his eyes were closed, and the caption read, "Buddha cat is far too enlightened to give a flying fuck about your pompous bullshit." And if we enter a social situation magnetic and commanding and laid back, it's a completely different experience. Now, am I endorsing that people play with their elements regularly to manipulate those around them? And the answer is no. That's how you become a Sith Lord, and nobody likes that, a Sith Lord. But there are times when it is important. You know, if you're helping someone who's in hysterics, or you feel like you're going to be in hysterics, or you're having a panic attack, or you feel like you're going to lose your mind and you don't want to lose it, then intermittently, occasionally, it's a good first aid kit. But I would never recommend it as a steady diet. So, for instance, if I was in a social situation and I was stranded, and I really wanted to do some good, I wanted to have some conversations with people, transformative conversations with people, and maybe, plant some seeds about, health or veganism or politics or meditation. And I might play with it, my energy, my elements, the way I just described. But I certainly wouldn't do it all day, every day. And that's it. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Remember, the Tuesday series of weekly webinars begins September 1st, and you can participate over your webcam or in person. The link's below. Peace.